Welcome back, everybody, to Pokemon Yellow Legacy. There is so much to talk about, so let's just get right down to it. So here's the thing. As you can probably tell if you watched the last few episodes, I have getting my butt completely obliterated by literally everything in existence. And the reason for that is because I made the dumb decision of relying on rare candies to evolve my, or level up my team, instead of having them fight Pokemon and trainers naturally. I completely misinterpreted the whole idea of how leveling up in IVs and EVs and DVs and all that stuff works in Generation 1 and subsequently Generation 2. As such, I completely misunderstood how to get everything to work. I thought that it would be okay to use rare candies just because it would be fine. And, we would level up and everything would be hunky-dory. Because I didn't realize that there's such thing as stat experience exists in this game. Yeah, every time you fight an enemy and you defeat them, their base stats are added to a stat experience for that Pokemon that you used. And as such, that will allow certain stats to level up, even if you don't level up your level. Yeah. So you can actually grow your stats without actually gaining level ups. I completely did not know about that. Oops. As such, I finally, in between the last episode and this one, got everybody's stat experience to about 40,000-ish each. Yeah, you heard that right. 40,000 experience per EXP, which obviously we get an EXP for every stat. Anyway, it just kind of depends on how much you get, depending on what Pokemon you fight. But, as such, I actually didn't max everybody out because that's like 65,000, I think, something like that. It's a lot. Yeah. Either way, now everybody has about 15 to 20 points in each stat compared to what they had, which is probably why I was getting my butt handed to me, because I was 15 to 20 points of stats in each stat behind where I probably should have been. And that was causing some major issues. Thankfully, that is all fixed now. Everybody is doing just fine. Even though I'm fighting these Pokemon, the reality is that even though I'm not getting any experience, what I am getting is stat experience. In fact, I'm going to give... let's have Zubul in front, I guess. Why not? Oh, man. And, oh, hey, Muck. So yeah, fighting these Pokemon is still giving us stat experience. We would just need to go out and then go back in. Man, that didn't really do much damage. Haha, you missed. Hey, we still landed. Sweet. And that did pretty decent damage overall. I'll take it. And paralyzed. Fantastic. There we go. We got some health back. We got some experience for you. Stat experience specifically. Well, why don't we just switch to, let's switch to Legosaurus. Why not? I did grab some items here. I didn't do this completely, which is why we're in here. To be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure how to get through here, but we're going to do our best. Part of me wants to just use a repel and just kind of bounce through here. But we'll see what happens. Not bad. So Legosaurus has rolling kick simply because it's a 100% move, or 100% chance to hit anyway, which makes it easier to land hits. Go figure. I do have high jump kick instead of mega kick. The main reason for that is because high jump kick has a 5% higher chance to land an attack. Of course, that 5% may be somewhat negligible, especially when you consider the fact that if you miss with high jump kick, then that Pokemon takes damage, which is not great. And Mega Kick, if you miss, then you just miss. But there's a 5% more chance to miss with Mega Kick. So, I don't know. I decided to have High Jump Kick because, I don't know. Why not? Oh, that's going to do still enough damage. Alright, Legosaurus is pretty strong. Of course, we're not exactly fighting against high-level Pokemon. Compared to what we have, anyway. Boink. Alright, so we're going to fight you. We're not going to get an experience, but we are going to get stat experience, lots of fast or speed experience. So that's neat. I believe Rolling Kick can also flinch. I'm not entirely sure, and I'm probably wrong. Not very effective. Critical hit, so that's cool. I don't know if Legosaurus is particularly fast. Ouch. I don't think so. I mean, like, he's probably, like, fast enough. 147 speed. Okay, so he's actually the fastest Pokemon I have, huh? Probably. 139. Technically, yes. Yeah, he is actually my fastest Pokemon. Because you are not going to be fast at all. You just have pretty solid everything else. Well, you can see the stats and stuff that I have for everybody. And the moves that they have. I am going to be swapping some moves around. Obviously, as you can see, my Pikachu, in fact, does not have a Thunderbolt. And the reason for that is because Thunder does more damage. And it will, well, Surf is just going to be super effective, so it's going to be stronger and better against really the next two gym leaders versus having a Thunderbolt. And if I need to use an electric type move, then I have, well, Thunder, which should, in theory, work pretty well. Legosaurus also has Meditate. The main reason for that is because they get, hello. Uh-oh, where am I now? You're over here. Meditate, due to the badge boost glitch, using a stat increasing move on us allows us to gain a 12.5% increase to all the stats that can be applied, which is everything but special at this point. We'll begin special after we defeat Blaine, so that'll be neat. So yeah, so if we use Meditate 6 times, then we get 60-something% increase to all of our stats. That can be applied anyway, which is a lot. We get Blizzard there, so that's neat. A secret switch, press it, sure. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to give Blizzard or just keep Ice Beam. Obviously, a Blizzard would be more powerful, but has less accuracy. So it kind of just depends. I guess we'll find out. This should be Solar Beam? Nope, just kidding. Floor Store. I think that used to be Solar Beam, or like... I think Solar Beam was around here. I could be wrong. It's not entirely... I mean, it would be nice to have Solar Beam. I could probably give it to somebody. Probably Wigglytuff, if anybody. I am curious to see how much damage we take ourselves if we miss. Hopefully it's not a lot. We're not gonna find out. So yeah. I just have to get through this area and find the secret key, and then we can leave. I think we have, the rope. The skip rope. We definitely need to buy more, just in case I need it for something. We have like 90,000 money. Something like that. We have a lot. So I don't need to worry too much about that really at all. thankfully. Which is why I don't mind spending the 1,000 Pokebucks to swap around our stats or our moves if needed. Hello. This place is ideal for a lab. Yeah, that's probably why it's used as a lab. That'd be my guess. At least I think it is. I don't know. Level 46. That's pretty high. But it's super effective, and Legosaurus is really strong, so critical hit. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Legosaurus does have a lot of speed, but I mean, our fast Pokemon that we used to have, well, they all fainted. So this is pretty much the team that we have. We can add a Magmar to our team, but Magmar is not going to be very useful against the next few gym leaders, and they may have some use in the Elite Four, but it may not be enough to justify using. I did take a quick gander at the Elite Four. I don't remember what Pokemon any of them really have. But I just know that it's like Psychic / Ice. And there's like a Fighting / Rock / Ground type. And I think the Ghost type? I actually forgot about that. I don't remember. Rare Candy. The bane of my existence. Kind of. Hopefully this doesn't block us, and the answer is no, it does not. Cool. So we can go this way now. Hooray! Oh, there's Solar Beam. I am curious to see if we can give Solar Beam to somebody. And there's a secret key, which means that we can leave now. Thank goodness. We have 2 escape ropes. Yeah, as you can see, I have some rare candies, probably more than I'm technically supposed to have. But, I don't use them. Well, I mean, I did. But, I mean, it was inevitable that I would max down my levels anyway. And, while using the rare candies has completely messed me up a horrendous amount. So that's not great. At all. Let's see here. Why don't we go ahead and check out if it is possible to give Solar Beam to somebody? And the answer is, yes. We can give it to Hungrybox and we can give it to Mystic. Really? That's interesting. I feel like Hungrybox would be the better one to give it to because Mystic has water and ice, which would be good against a lot of stuff that grass would be good against. And we have, I mean, I could get rid of Body Slam or Double Edge. Lovely Kiss inflicts sleep, and it's like 75% chance or something. And then Rest, I do feel like Rest would be good to have, just because it can heal, and if Hungrybox is kind of my defensive Pokemon, then it can work probably, but it's, I don't know. Do I need Double Edge and Body Slam? The answer is probably not no. Body Slam does inflict Paralyze, or can, and it's 100%, well, Double Edge will always do damage to us, but we can negate that with Rest, but you know. If Body Slam, you know, if Lovely Kiss and then we just do a bunch of Double Edges, then we should be fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of Body Slam. We can always get Body Slam back if I need to, but I would pretty much have to keep Solar Beam. Otherwise, we'll never get it back. Although I think we could buy, apparently we can buy most TMs, but I haven't seen like Solar Beam and Flamethrower and things of that nature. I'm going to deposit the 21 rare candies because we don't really need it. I am going to go to the Pokemart. And there's some escape rope here. I don't need to buy too many. Why don't we buy 4? I don't know how many of these we have. So why don't we buy 20 of those? Because that'll be incredibly useful. Full heal, why don't we buy 30 full heals. I think that should be fine. Revives have no use for us. Oh yeah, we can buy... I bought Dig. That's where I got Dig. So we can buy like Bubble Beam and Dig now. Mimic. Mimic is interesting because it allows us to take one of the opponent's moves and we can use that move. Very, very interesting. Metronome, you know, does a random move. Self-destruct is bad for us. Skull Bash. I could... Wait a minute. I want to check something. I want to look at Skull Bash. Because if Skull Bash would be useful... So Skull Bash functions like Hyper Beam, where we attack first, and if we don't take out the enemy, then okay. So Skull Bash, we attack first, and then we recharge the next turn. Unless we defeat the enemy, then we don't have to recharge. It's weaker than Double Edge, but we would not take damage. I don't think that it increases our defense. In Generation 1, I don't think it does. I think it does in other generations. Yeah, so it raises the defense by 1 level in Generation 2 through 5. Okay, so unfortunately, because I was thinking if we use Skull Bash and then raise our defense, then that'd be awesome for the badge boost glitch for Wigglytuff, because it would increase all of its stats by 12.5% and stuff. We have Tri Attack. We can't really use it, unfortunately. At least I don't think so. Actually, I need to heal everybody. At the very least, heal the PP. All right. I feel like Double Edge, just because like Wigglytuff is like strong, but I just really want to ensure that we can actually land the hit. Double Edge is risky because we hurt ourselves, but it is going to be significantly stronger, and I just feel like it would be within our best interest. Alright, so basically we have to answer some questions. Pokemon quiz. Get it right and the door opens to the next room. Or we can fight. Get it wrong and face the trainer blocking the way. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go. Caterpie evolves in Butterfree. No.
You fail. Mamma mia!
I mean, it evolves into Metapod, which evolves into... Technically, I'm right. It evolves into Metapod. It eventually evolves into Butterfree. But, whatever. I guess it was looking for, not the technical answer. Fine. Fine, I'll fight your Pokemon. Which I don't mind. Oh, that didn't defeat you. That's gonna do 48 damage. No, it's not. Nightshade does not do fixed damage anymore. It does, it has 60 base power. I forgore. I surrender. That's nice. Burglar, you look like you're 12. I'm just saying. Do you know how a hot fire Pokemon breath can get? Hot enough, I assume. I don't know the semantics. Should I? I honestly, I kind of just want to get to Blaine. But we are getting stat experience, which would be beneficial. I mean, I could probably get like a couple points. Maybe just only 1 point in each. But we'll see. Reflect. Gained armor. Well, that's fine. So yeah, Surf is definitely not gonna be incredibly powerful, probably, by the looks of it, for Pikachu. I mean, super effective damage is still gonna be a lot, and think you can do it. Oh. Pokemon quiz, test your skill. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. No. Unless you're Gary in the anime, then he has 10 for some reason. Poliwag evolves 3 times. No, it evolves twice. It has 3, forms. Are Thunder moves effective against ground element type Pokemon? No. No, it is not. Test your skills. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. Yes. Due to extent experience. And DVs. Tombstoner. No? I wouldn't necessarily mind being tombstoned by the Undertaker or Kane, but you know.